The personalities and conflicts have been brewing for weeks.
The lights are out! Who's appearing now? Voodoo Doll! Princess Aussie! There's Holidead! What is this, Steven?
Tonight, in the main event, the Psycho Sisters, Razor, Mezmeriah, and Fury will battle Siren the Voodoo Doll, Holidead, and Princess Aussie. It's a six-way battle you won't want to miss. Anything can happen.
Welcome to WOW Women of Wrestling!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, the Beast!
What a way to start off this episode of WOW Women of Wrestling, David. We've got the world champion in our presence.
And the fans are on their feet.
Needless to say, she's going to have some thoughts about last time's main event, where we saw Tessa Blanchard and Jungle Girl duke it out to see who would fight her next for the World Championship of WOW.
Well, Jungle Girl took out Tessa Blanchard last week, and she got the revenge she had been looking for. And now she's put herself squarely in the center of the stage to get another crack at the WOW Championship and become the first two-time winner of the WOW Championship. Since, I think, Terry Gold.
To say this crowd loves the Beast would be an understatement, David.
I came here to defend my championship title. So I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to anybody.
She's got a #1 contender, David.
The first person that can come out to this ring will get themselves a shot at my title.
She's putting on an open
So if
challenge.
you think you got the guts, you come get some.
She's saying, come get some, Steven.
This has to be the boldest world champion
Hold
we've ever
on,
seen, David.
Beast. Are you actually challenging any WOW superhero to your title?
I said what I said. Any WOW superhero. Come get some.
Oh no! And listen to the entrance
Ladies and
music.
gentlemen,
You know who that
accompanied
is.
to the ring by Samantha
It's-
Smart. It's the Disciplinarian.
It is the
The
Disciplinarian showing it up.
Disciplinarian is taking on the challenge.
The Disciplinarian, maybe she can work out some of these anger issues she's had in recent weeks.
Well, this is going to be a great match because there's a variable that we haven't had in any other matches that the Beast has been in, and that is on the outside is IQ superior Samantha Smart.
Samantha Smart is always the X factor in any of the Disciplinarian's matches. Disciplinarian always has a slight advantage over all of her opponents because of Samantha Smart. But will she have the same advantage over the Beast, the world champion, the reigning world champion, and counting?
Disciplinarian stepping through the ropes, and she's got the look of distinction of wanting that championship. And we're gonna have it happen right now.
The following contest is for the WOW World Championship.
Referee Jeff McGowan signaling this match is underway. The Disciplinarian and the Beast. The Disciplinarian just jumped up a bunch of contender spots, David, to get this world title match with the Beast thanks to that open challenge issued by the incumbent champion.
Well, clearly in the locker room earlier, there weren't any takers that were running up the steps of the Belasco Theater to get into the ring and fight the Beast.
Can you blame him?
But the Disciplinarian is in the right spot at the right time right now, and Samantha Smart is on the outside.
Out of all the challengers out there in the locker room, David, like I said, Disciplinarian always has some weird advantage because of Samantha Smart. Maybe that's going to be the X factor in ending the Beast Championship reign here tonight. Shoulder tackle. Could you imagine, David, the era of discipline would be upon us if the Disciplinarian won the world title here tonight. Could you imagine what Samantha Smart would be gloating about if she had the world championship in the possession of she and the Disciplinarian?
I don't want to think about it because she's got a sharp tongue. And right now you're seeing the Beast throw the Disciplinarian right into the corner, pick her up, and slam her down, baby.
Sidewalk slam by the Beast.
The Beast looking powerful and strong here on our episode of WOW Women of Wrestling.
We are opening here with a world title match thanks to the open challenge of the Beast. She said anybody in the locker room could take her on for the world title.
Ooh,
and the
right now the
Disciplinarian
Beast on
answered
the
the call.
outside. Watch out, Steven.
Baseball slide to the outside. Disciplinarian's running from the Beast. Tuck and tail. And there's Samantha Smart.
Samantha Smart's trying to do something.
She
She
just
pulled the Beast out.
No!
She pulled the Beast. And there, Disciplinarian takes advantage of it, sliding outside.
That's
the Beast still on her feet, though.
Wow, amazing teamwork between Samantha Smart and the Disciplinarian. Disciplinarian is on top of her game tonight, David. That's what you gotta be to be the world champion. Now she's taking time to taunt the crowd. Not what you want to do against this world champion. Not tonight. No siree. Disciplinarian, she's got Beast up. We've seen her hit the nail in the coffin.
She isn't
move.
gonna pick up the Beast. No way.
She wanted to go for that nail in the coffin, but the Beast hoists her up for that vertical suplex. Emphasis on the vertical.
Feeling, you see those eyes roll right back into her head when she hit and came up.
I don't think she's going to remember her lesson plan for Monday, David, with a suplex like that.
Disciplinarian going up second rope. Oh!
Double stop to the back, but the Beast was just angered. That just
The
fueled the
Beast
fire.
just gets up right now, and she says, that didn't hurt me, baby.
Clothesline, Disciplinarian ducked it. Power slam! Power slam! Emphasis on the power, David. Jeff McGowan can't believe what he just saw. Spear! Spear! Beast has her down. 1, 2, 3. That's all she wrote for this
Here's
one.
your winner, and still world champion, the Beast.
David, the Disciplinarian was on top of her game, but the Beast enters a new gear when she's defending that world title, the likes of which we've never seen.
There she is. Watch this.
Samantha
Watch
Smart.
this. Samantha Smart.
Did she really just try to break the ruler over Beast?
Well, it did break, but it didn't do any damage to the Beast. Now she's saying the referee did it.
She just grabbed
Smart's
Samantha
been picked
Smart.
up.
She
Samantha Smart's being
She
picked up.
She's got her by the throat. Choke slam to Samantha Smart. My goodness, the Beast just choke slam Samantha Smart.
Welcome to the WoW ring, baby, the hard way. The Beast takes out IQ Superior. We'll be back with more of the Hour of Power of WoW Women of Wrestling. Stay tuned.
Coming up in our main event tonight, it's the Psycho Sisters, Razor and Fury, accompanied by Mezmeriah, versus Siren, Holidead, and Princess Aussie in a 6-way tag team match. There must be a winner. Will the intensity of the Psycho Sisters be too much for the mysterious Siren and her followers? Or will enigmatic Siren, Holidead, and Princess Aussie take the victory? It's our main event, and it will be unhinged. You all saw in our last episode the Animal, Jungle Girl, and the born legend, Tessa Blanchard, battle it out for dominance.
Snapmare. You can see the intensity of those blows, David. Look at the anguish.
Oh, Tessa Blanchard on the barricades.
Tessa Blanchard's in the front row.
Tessa Blanchard over the barricade.
Jungle Girl's rage got the best of her as she used a chair to pound Tessa Blanchard.
Jungle Girl has another chair. She just hit Tessa
Blocks
Blanchard.
Tessa.
She's got to get that chair out of the ring. Tessa's down.
In the end, Jungle Girl got what she wanted, redemption and victory.
There's the splash.
1, 2, 3.
Jungle Girl is now in position to finally challenge the Beast for the WoW World Championship. The Bully Busters, Steffi Slays and Keita Rush, having shared a bond by being tragically bullied in their personal lives, are proud to be a force for good and fight against bullying and harassment.
Keita Rush and Steffi Slays. What a rich history those two have together.
Both at WoW and in their personal lives, with Keita Rush having dedicated her life to training kids how to detect bullying and stand up against it. In the spirit of answering that call, Steffi and Keita Rush responded to the challenge of volatile veteran wrestler Malaya Hosaka and her team Exile, who have been bullying Fire and Adrenaline since their arrival.
We've got 3 fiends in the ring that just attacked the new tag champion.
Little Miss Stephanie Slays and Kita Rush, bring your scrawny little selves to this ring.
In a match that saw Steffi and Kita going head-to-head in the ring with Malaya's trainees, Genesis and Exodus.
Oh my! Drop kicks by Kita! Drop kick by Steffi Slays!
Sunset flip, Kita Rush coming in.
Oh, you see that?
She's got her down.
Right out.
Malaya Hosaka delivered a brutal beatdown to Kita Rush.
Malaya's in. Malaya's got Kita's leg. Malaya Hosaka's got Kita's leg.
Exile has been disqualified.
After Kita was taken from the ring, our cameras caught up with Steffi Slays.
My tag team partner Kita Rush and I, we are athletes and we like competition. You didn't beat us in a match. You didn't even try to pin us. You came to hurt us. We're here to be strong women. But what you did the other night was no act of sportsmanship. And I'm starting to realize that this is not a place to be Miss Goody Two-Shoes. And because of that, I'm coming just for you, Malaya Hosaka.
Coming up, Steffi Slays faces Kita Rush's aggressor, Malaya Hosaka, in the WOW ring. Will Steffi get retribution for Malaya's vicious attack on her friend? Find out next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Osaka, Japan, accompanied to the ring by her trainees, Genesis and Exodus, Malaya Hosaka!
David, in recent weeks, I don't think I've been more disappointed with any members of the WOW roster than I have been with Exile. They've attacked everybody in their path, namely Fire and Adrenaline, the World Tag Team Champions.
Clearly they wanted to make a statement. Malaya Hosaka is the one that's angered over professional wrestling and the status of it today. She doesn't believe that professional wrestling is honoring the traditions of wrestling to which she grew up in. And she's making a statement. And one of those statements is to take anybody in their path out. And I know what she really wants. She wants the tag team championships of WOW around the waist of Exodus and her other partner, Genesis.
But David, it's almost delusional. Malaya Hosaka's living in the past. She's talking about things that aren't even relevant anymore.
Well, a lot of people might agree with her, though, and say that there is a need for what she brings to WOW.
And her opponent,
Tradition.
from Dallas, Texas, Steffi Slays!
Well, I know one person that doesn't agree with Malaya Hosaka, and it's Steffi Slays of the Bully Busters.
Steffi Slays is coming in here to take on a big challenge because she wants revenge for Kita Rush's leg, which Malaya Hosaka almost broke.
You can't blame her. Malaya Hosaka has disrespected the Bully Busters, Fire, Adrenaline, everybody. Now Steffi Slays, as usual, is going to take a stand for the entire locker room here and take down the bully that is Malaya Hosaka. On the offense, Steffi Slays clubbing blows to Malaya Hosaka, the 32-year ring veteran. She's going to be in for quite a contest here with Steffi Slays. Clothesline, Malaya's down.
Steffi Slays taking it to the veteran Malaya because she's got revenge on her mind for Kita. Steffi Slays rolling over. Now, Steffi trying to gain her feet, goes after Malaya.
Malaya's down and reeling. She goes to the outside to safety with Exodus and Genesis. Steffi Slays saying, get in here and fight me, Malaya Hosaka. David, you might say that there's some people who can defend what Malaya brings to the table, which is tradition, but she's also used that tradition to inflict nefarious attacks, underhanded tactics, sneak attacks. Steffi Slays has Malaya down. She got her up. Toss onto the other side of the ring. Leg first, head first. She's got her up again. Malaya's got the bottom rope, though. Tossed again to the other side of the ring.
They took out Fire, they took out Adrenaline, but it's the Adrenaline that's driving Steffi Slays right now.
Let's not forget they took out Kita Rush. That massacre, that figure four leg lock.
Keita Rush has a long way to recovery, but I can guarantee you this, if there's anyone that's going to make a recovery to Wild Women of Wrestling, it's going to be the Bully Buster Keita Rush. She's got to get back into the gym, she's got to get into training, and she's got to perfect those skills once again to become a veteran of Wild Women of Wrestling.
And there's Genesis and Exodus. They've got Steffi Slays on the outside. Look at that. They're just inflicting all sorts of punishment. Clubbing blows to Steffi's chest. Steffi's down. Steffi's down on the outside. Referee Benjamin distracted with Malaya Hosaka, while Exodus and Genesis are able to get away with these malfeasance. Genesis, Exodus, now Malaya Hosaka cleaning up the scraps of their handiwork.
Right now, Steffi's in trouble. There's a slap to the chin, didn't squarely hit it. There's another one, but not a slap. That was a little thumb thrust right to the throat. And Malaya takes her down the hard way.
Flying clothesline takes Steffi down. 1-2, kick out. Malaya hooked the far leg. Veteran maneuver by a veteran competitor. Malaya Hosaka's got Steffi down. Steffi brings Malaya down. Single leg takedown. Steffi very wise there.
Both competitors in the ring. Steffi trying to go after the knee of Malaya Hosaka. There she pounding away on that knee. She's trying to go after the knee because that's what she took out on Keita Rush.
That wasn't a cover, that was a choke. Referee Benjamin telling her to ease up on those chokes. Malaya Hosaka feeling the damage here. Do you think Steffi Slays has an advantage here, David, being the younger, fresher competitor?
No, I don't, because Malaya is a sneak, and she's a veteran, and she's wise, and she's also got Exodus and Genesis on the outside. So I believe she's got all the advantage right now.
That's a good point, David. You got two X Factors on the outside of the ring there. We saw one X Factor in Samantha Smart. Now you double that. We got Exodus and Genesis out here helping Malaya Hosaka, as we saw, took advantage of Steffi Slays on the outside. And this crowd wants to see Steffi Slays win this match. They've had enough of Malaya Hosaka.
Stack that leg. Steffi may in fact not be in here just for a victory. She's saying, watch this, Exodus. She's in here for revenge. I missed that entirety.
She is adding insult to injury here, David. This is about revenge. And Genesis and Exodus dragging her to the outside. Taking advantage of this one, Malaya Hosaka. She's got referee Benjamin distracted.
And right now, Exile going to town on Steffi Slays. Benjamin's got the hand of Malaya there. She's saying she may not be able to continue. He's falling for it. Steffi now tossed back into the ring.
That's what a veteran does, David. She takes advantage of every opportunity and every opening she's got. That's what Malaya has done here. Those are going to be the keys to victory in this one, too. European uppercut, Malaya Hosaka favoring that leg.
Malaya's leg is in trouble. Stephanie was successful in working it over.
Yes.
Now she's got to get an opening here and take her out. And
marvelous work there, working over that leg, David. Now Malaya Hosaka using that injured leg.
But she wasn't able to apply the pressure.
No.
The pressure on the leg was greater than the pressure she could apply to Steffi over the second rope.
You saw she broke it very quickly there.
Stephanie tossed in.
Cross body, one. Kick out at one. Malaya wouldn't even stay down for two. Malaya Hosaka has been on a mission since we saw them debut with Exile.
Steffi goes under.
1, 2, rolling clutch pin into the kick out. Since we saw Malaya and Exodus debut, sunset flip, 1, 2, kick out. Malaya reverses it, 1, 2, kick out. All these pinfall attempts, David, I can't keep up with the action, can you?
Well, Malaya Hosaka is definitely the veteran in the ring, because you can see what she's doing right now, Steven. She rolled herself over trying to get out of the pinfall, and now she's trying to raise to the feet, but can she do it on that weakened leg?
Backslide pin, 1, 2.
Steffi smartly tried to get the pin.
Short arm clothesline, Steffi Slays. Looking like $1 million here. Revenge is all that's on her mind right now.
A little cocky, though, that she looked at Exodus.
Look, she's going for that figure four leg lock.
She's going to try to snap the leg. She's going to snap the leg of Malaya.
She wants to hurt Malaya the way Malaya hurt Keita.
Steffi Slays. Could she gain a victory? Exodus and Genesis on the outside. What are they doing?
And they just hit the ring.
What are they doing?
What is happening? You got to be kidding me, David. You got to be kidding me.
Genesis and Exile broke up what could have been a victory for Steffi Slays.
Exile has constantly done everything to get their way. Fire's in the ring.
Fire's here. Fire's in the ring. Fire coming in and help Steffi Slays because they took out her partner Adrenaline.
This is personal for Fire. This is personal for Steffi Slays. These two want to exile once and for all for good from WOW Women of Wrestling.
Fire going to the aid of Steffi Slays. Fans, we will be back in a moment with more of WOW Women of Wrestling.
Coming up, the Pearl of the Philippines, Reina Reyes, goes head-to-head with the cunning and dangerous Serpentine, who will be accompanied by the world's greatest attorney, Sofia Lopez. Stay tuned!
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the world's greatest attorney, Sofia Lopez. From Naucalpan, Mexico, Serpentine.
David, last time we saw Serpentine, she was in the ring with the world champion, the Beast. She wasn't able to become victorious. She wasn't able to become the world champion.
No, but this is Serpentine's shot at redemption. If she can take out Reina Reyes, who's also a high flyer and one that's having some great momentum in here in WOW, she will surely get a second shot. She will get the shot that she wants. She's got Sofia Lopez behind her, and she's a great athlete.
She's a great athlete with the world's greatest attorney, David. That makes her a winning combination if I've ever seen one.
A winning one to get the shot. I don't know about a winning one to become the world champ.
You gotta take those shots. You gotta make them when you get them.
And her opponent, she is the Pearl of the Philippines, Reina Reyes.
Reina Reyes is back in the Velasco Theater, David. The Pearl of the Philippines shines again here in the City of Angels.
Reina Reyes, who found herself, who found her identity, who then said, Mom and Dad, I'm proud of who I am. I don't disappoint you because I am who I am, and I'm proud to be it. And her mom and dad, whom she thought may indeed not be proud of her being in the professional wrestling business, are happy and tickled to death now that their daughter is in WOW Women of Wrestling, and she is succeeding. The queen of the ring, Jungle Girl, even said to me, Reina Reyes is one of the toughest athletes when you consider she could do what she could do on those ropes.
Absolutely. Here we see these two getting ready to lock up in the center of the ring. Serpentine, knee to the midsection, leapfrogging Reina Reyes. Reina going for a strike. Those vicious kicks. Reina Reyes, you gotta watch out. She can hit you from anywhere. Feet, hands, aerial maneuvers. Reina Reyes is a threat.
This is our semi-main event. The big one coming up next, fans, on WOW Women of Wrestling will be Siren the Voodoo Doll, Holidead and Princess Aussie in there against the girls from the mean streets of LA, the Psycho Sisters, Razor Fury and Mezmeriah. It's a three-way tag team match you're not gonna wanna miss, and it's coming up next after this great action, Steven.
David, pardon the word here, but that's a freakish main event if I've ever seen one.
Well, it's coming in moments. Look at that!
Arm drag by Reina Reyes. Serpentine doesn't know what hit her. Another arm drag.
And there's those maneuvers off the ropes that Jungle Girl complimented Reina Reyes on.
Reina Reyes, she's got Serpentine here, getting the crowd in this one. This crowd loves the Pearl of the Philippines, and who can blame them?
You know, we saw the Beast earlier, and we saw Jungle Girl earlier and weeks ago. I'm gonna tell you right now, the match has been signed. Jungle Girl will wrestle the Beast for the WOW World Championship. The match has been signed. The dots, the I's, all of that legal mumbo jumbo is done. So you will have it, fans. Jungle Girl versus the Beast is coming to WOW. Look at that.
Serpentine slithering through the ring like the snake that she is, kicking to the face of Reina Reyes. Reina Reyes, that pearly smile might have been knocked out
Well,
there.
you can tell right there the teeth hit the inside of the mouth, and it is sore.
She's still favoring that jaw right now. And there, Serpentine right to work on that lower jaw. Serpentine, you gotta wonder what kind of mindset she's in, David, after losing the World Championship match to the Beast. That's her second opportunity at the world title, and her second opportunity that she has not been able to capitalize on. She's gotta fight back in this one, and she's gotta get back on her winning ways if she hopes to get back in contention for the title.
She's a positive thinker, I know that. She's got Sofia Lopez with her. So even though she's been defeated twice, she's got the motto and the mindset to say, I'm down twice, but I'm getting up a third time.
Hey, a snake always crawls back, right, David?
That's right, or slithers.
That's right. Reina Reyes head first into the turnbuckle. Serpentine has her here. Oh!
Big chop, big chop.
Reina Reyes needs to get back on the offensive here, but she's down in the turnbuckle. Not where she wants to be. Serpentine, taunting, flaunting. Now she's distracting the referee while Sofia Lopez goes to work on Reina Reyes. Can you believe it, David?
You can't count Sofia Lopez out in the boardroom, the legal room, or on the outside of the ring.
Kick out by Reina Reyes, Serpentine. Disappointed with that. It was only a 2 count. She must have thought it was 3. Now kicking the back of the head of Reina Reyes, insult to injury here. Serpentine has Reina Reyes down. She's in control of this match. What's she going for here? Neck breaker.
Ooh, that looked dangerously harmful to the neck and the back, possibly.
Indeed it did. Stalling neck breaker, almost rude awakening like there by Serpentine. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Reina had it scouted. Look at this. Very unique cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Knee to the face, and Reina Reyes out like a light. Somebody forgot to pay the power bill. Reina Reyes, Serpentine hoisting her up. She's got her in the ropes. Chop to the chest. Echoing throughout the Belasco Theater here. Oh, elbow to the face. Serpentine, good thing she wears that mask. Clubbing blows. Kick to the midsection. Like I said, Reina Reyes can hit you from anywhere.
Look at
The
that!
sunken Serpentine. Single leg takedown. Serpentine's down. Natural selection. She's got her down.
We're gonna get it.
2, kick out. Kick out.
I just was impressed with that slide by Reina Reyes underneath Serpentine.
Reina Reyes is so smooth, so fluid in what she does. Learned that from the great Lance Storm up in Storm Wrestling Academy.
Well, I gotta tell you, oh, look at
DDT!
this!
DDT! Reina Reyes is down. Serpentine goes for the cover. 1, 2. No! David, I thought that was 3. I was getting ready to take the hammer and ring the bell.
Only two.
I wanted to ring the bell on that one. But you can never discount Reina Reyes. Referee Jeremy Marcus telling Serpentine, ease up on those chokes. Serpentine has Reina by that beautiful blonde hair, whipping her against the ropes. Reina ducks it in the ropes. Oh! Springboard cutter! Springboard cutter! Oh my goodness!
How can Serpentine take it? Hold it, Sofia Lopez is running around. She's trying to distract the referee.
Sky
Reina
Twister!
goes up.
Sky Twister!
Oh, right
yes,
on the
there
head.
it is! 1, 2, 3! David, Sofia Lopez has distracted the referee in this one. Referee Jeremy Marcus has to get Sofia off the ring apron.
Hold it! Serpentine's got the titanium briefcase.
Oh no!
Serpentine gets
Kick to the head.
kicked.
She just slapped Sofia Lopez. 2, 3, and the pearl of the Philippines shines today.
Here's your winner, Reina Reyes!
What a match indeed. One of the most intelligent superheroes we've seen in WoW, David. You cannot outsmart the pearl of the Philippines.
I just figured it out. Sofia Lopez, as we'll see in the highlights, just leaves the briefcase there, goes to distract the referee. The titanium briefcase picked up by Serpentine, but Reina Reyes is able to do the kick, and there's your winner, Reina Reyes.
The pearl shines again.
The feud that has arisen between Siren, Holidead Princess Aussie, and the Psycho Sisters seemed to begin during a match between Fury and Princess Aussie.
Holidead, Siren, the Psycho Sisters, they're all here.
What do they want with Aussie?
In a tag team championship tournament match between Fury, Razor, and Siren and Holidead, it was Princess Aussie who stopped Mezmeriah from interfering.
Aussie's coming in. She goes right after Mezmeriah.
Mezmeriah.
Aussie's jamming on Mezmeriah. We've got a crazy Donnybrook in here with Princess Aussie. What's happened to her?
Razor believed that Princess Aussie's intrusion was what cost them the tag team championship and blamed Siren and Holidead.
Siren and Holidead. You don't scare the Psycho Sisters.
with your little hoodoo and magic tricks.
After the Psycho Sisters were defeated by Adrenaline and Fire in a tag team match, Siren, Holidead, and Princess Aussie appeared in the ring.
The lights are out! Who's appearing now? Voodoo Doll! Princess Aussie! There's Holidead! What is this, Steven?
In retaliation, the Psycho Sisters erupted into the ring after Princess Aussie's match with Reina Reyes, prompting a brutal melee between the rivals.
Reina Reyes doesn't see them. Holidead on the attack. Voodoo Doll. Holidead.
Here come the Psycho Sisters! The Psycho Sisters are in here! And they're clobbering Aussie! They're clobbering away!
They are chasing away.
It's crazy in here!
In an attempt to settle things officially in the ring, both groups have agreed to face each other in tonight's main event, a six-way tag team match. Will the intensity of the Psycho Sisters be too much for the mysterious Siren and her followers? Or will the enigmatic Siren, Holidead, and Princess Aussie take the victory? Find out next in our main event on WOW!
We need to talk. Would you please move?
Fans, now I want all of you to remember, go to WOWE.com, that's WOWE.com, to catch up on all your WOW action and also to connect socially. Go to @WOW Superheroes to connect to your favorite WOW superhero. Let's take it away with the action.
The following contest has no time limit, is scheduled for one fall, and is a six-way tag team match. Introducing first, from the dark side, the team of Holiday, Siren the Voodoo Doll, and Princess Aussie.
David, this combination of superheroes still makes no sense to me. Princess Aussie, we thought she was a victim of Holidead and Siren the Voodoo Doll, yet she's now a cohort of them. And we've seen this new turn, this vicious streak in Princess Aussie.
We've never been able to figure it all out, Steven. We really don't know what's happened to Princess Aussie.
And we may never know.
Other than the fact you can clearly see it on her face and her expression. Something's happened to her. She's estranged and no longer the lovely lady from Australia. She's now been negatively affected, in my mind, by Siren the Voodoo Doll and Holidead. The impression has been made, and it's clear we can see it.
David, do you think anything happened to Princess Aussie when those bamboo sticks were burned by Siren the Voodoo Doll and Holidead?
Well, the confidence that her mother gave her is now gone, and she's been influenced by these two.
And their opponents. From the mean streets of LA, Razor, Fury, Mezmeriah, the Psycho Sisters.
We've got a six-woman tag team match, and three of them are just as deranged as you've ever seen. Mezmeriah, Fury, and the ringleader, Razor. I say ringleader because it's like a circus every time these three come to the ring.
The three-ring circus, like Barnum and Bailey.
I think it's a little bit more demented than Barnum and Bailey. I think the Ringling Brothers would just shiver at the sight of these three.
I think you could have something there, Steven.
David, this is a battle of who can out-crazy the other. The Psycho Sisters versus Siren, Holidead, and Princess Aussie.
Well, this is a matchup that I wanted to see, actually, the moment I saw the three of these wrestlers one night at WOW. And I said this could be a wild tag team match. Eddie Furt trying to get some semblance of
Razor's
order.
on the outside. She's got Princess Aussie.
But they decided to start the match on the outside with Razor pounding on Aussie. Aussie being driven back into the ropes. Now whip.
Here we go, Razor with the clothesline. Princess Aussie ducked and drop toe hold. Razor's in control. David, I know we're in the Belasco Theater, but maybe this match is better suited for the Arkham Asylum. These 6 are just more deranged and freakish than I've ever seen here in WoW.
Well, this is going to be a great tag team. It's a 6-person tag team match, fans. Here is your main event on WoW today.
Snap suplex by Razor. Princess Aussie reeling from that snap suplex. Razor, flying crossbody. Princess Aussie's down 1, 2, and a kick out. Look at these 6. Have you ever seen anything like this in WoW history? We've seen Jacqueline Hyde, and this is still more freakish than that, David.
No, this is something else.
Fury and Razor in the ring. Clothesline.
Double clothesline.
Great teamwork there by the Psycho Sisters. No, I talk about how deranged these 3 are, the Psycho Sisters, but they are very cerebral, especially Razor. You've said it time and time again, David. She is the mastermind behind this whole thing. She is the brains of the operation. And without her, this whole thing would fall apart.
Possibly so, and there was a nice hit to the jaw of Princess Aussie by Fury, and there's a headbutt to the midsection. She takes out that left leg, and now, boom! That big boot right to the back to Aussie from Fury.
Fury is like a battle tank in that ring with a Ferrari engine. Have you seen anybody move like her?
I was thinking she's like a Hummer, powerful and strong.
Absolutely. She carries a lot of force behind her. And she's bringing that force and taking it to Princess Aussie here in tonight's main event on WoW Women of Wrestling.
Razor taunting the fans on the outside, the fans chanting to her. Ooh, Fury misses there. Kick by Princess Aussie. A big foot to the left, and now the big club.
She is taking it to Fury. Fury's trying to block the blows, but I don't think you can only block so much, David. She can't take a lot out of those blows. Look at Princess Aussie. Look at that deranged face.
Oh, Holidead wants her.
Holidead calling for Fury. David, every wrestling match has rules, but do you think any of these 6 competitors care about the rules right now? This is a hotly personal feud. And then a cannonball, rolling cannonball by Siren the Voodoo Doll right into Fury. 1, 2, thought that was 3, David.
I gotta tell you something, a friend of mine called me from Florida, flying to Atlanta, and as they were coming into Atlanta, someone walked past them and they called me on the cell and they go, do you have a wrestler that wrestles with wild red and white hair and dresses dark? And I said, let me think. It was the Voodoo Doll.
Who
coming
else
back.
but the Voodoo Doll?
She was in a stop from Atlanta. And I gotta tell you, she makes an impression in every airport. Is that a 3 count? No, sir, 2.
Eddie first signaling it was just a 2 count. Fury is down. Now these 2, I love it because they're the powerhouses of their team, David. Fury brings the power for the Psycho Sisters, and Voodoo Doll brings the power, both physical and mythical.
Ooh, that chop went right across Voodoo's eyes.
Fury with a beautiful German suplex. She's got Siren the Voodoo Doll down. With the cover, Holidead breaks up the 3 count. Like I said, rules go out the window when you've got these 6.
Well, we say that, but right now, since the beginning when Razor started it from the outside, we've had a bit of a semblance of order here.
As much as you can with these 6. Mezmeriah, the wild card, enters the ring.
Mezmeriah stepping into the ring.
You know, we were talking about circuses earlier, David, and of course Mezmeriah paints her face in a very sadistic clown-like manner. Reminds me of Pennywise from the It movies.
I think you're onto something there, Steven.
Throat thrust by Siren the Voodoo Doll. She's got to get Mezmeriah into her corner, and she does, isolating the ring from the rest of the Psycho Sisters.
Drilling that head into the boot of Holidead.
Atomic drop. Holidead's got her. Inverted atomic drop. It's getting atomic in the ring, David.
And here we go. 2.
Double suplex. What a double team maneuver by Holidead and Siren. And Princess Aussie likes it. 1 count. Mezmeriah kicking out. Holidead and Mezmeriah. This is another matchup I was looking forward to in this one, because these are the wild cards, baby.
Well, we got all 3 of them right now in WoW for this main event, but I can see you'd like to see some single action come out of these 3.
Absolutely.
Or these 6, excuse me.
We can have main events for days, David.
Yes, we could.
Holidead goes for the cover, 1, 2, and a kick out.
There you see the camaraderie between Princess Aussie and Siren. as the two of them were looking at each other and laughing as Holidead was putting the boots and doing damage to Mezmeriah.
I'll still never understand it, David. Here we see Holidead. She's trying to hoist up Mezmeriah. Easier said than done. Mezmeriah blocking it. Just using that brute strength. Went for a clothesline. Full Nelson slam. Full Nelson slam. Mezmeriah's got her down. She's got to make a tag or make a
Aussie
cover.
saying, come at it, come at it. She's just, oh, Aussie in there to protect Holidead.
Cutter, the Australian cutter.
Here comes
in the ring.
Razor. Razor said if Aussie can come in without tagging, I'm going to come in without tagging.
She hit
now
the
we got
strong face
Voodoo Doll
buster.
in without a tag.
Voodoo Doll's going. DDT, DDT.
No conformity to tag team wrestling here. They're just entering the ring, and there's a big boot to the face of Siren.
Sabat kick by Fury.
Aussie misses, Fury missed. Now they've tied each other up with Aussie tossing Fury out of the ring.
Aussie
They're
just
all
tossed.
on the outside.
They're right in front of the announce
Holidead,
table.
Fury, Razor, Siren the Voodoo Doll.
The action spilled out here to the outside, and Princess Aussie's watching on in sick pleasure. These five, Princess Aussie's going to the top rope.
Princess
David.
Aussie's
Princess
up.
Aussie's on the top
Princess
rope.
Aussie's up.
What's going on?
Aussie's on the top.
Crossbody.
Aussie slashes him and takes him down like bowling pins.
What on earth? This is pandemonium. It has spilled to the outside, and all six competitors are down.
Yes, they are, and Aussie looks crazy. There's the devilish look of Princess Aussie.
Unbelievable.
Aussie, Holidead, Fury, Mezmeriah, Razor, they're all on the outside. Aussie's head slammed into the top rope. Oh, what a kick by Fury to Aussie's head. Razor's down.
Where's the action going?
It's spilling out to the hallway, Steven. The fans are spreading and separating. They're in the corridor of the Belasco now.
This is like the boat ride in Willy Wonka. There's no earthly way of knowing where anyone's going.
Oh my, right onto the merchandise table goes Mezmeriah. The security is holding the fans back. The fans have been held back. The referees are out into the hallway. Here comes some of the officials. This is a Donnybrook fans. This is Wild Women of Wrestling. We're going to stay with this action as long as we can before the television time goes out. Razor's got Aussie under the merchandise table. They're trying to pull her off. See right now, it is chaos out there. Aussie now hitting Razor. It's breaking out into the street. They're into the street now here in Los Angeles, California. Everyone's going out there, fans. This is crazy. We've got to get some semblance of order here. Let's take us to the highlights to see what took place and how all this craziness. Right here, fans, you see Psycho Sisters taking control with Razor in the ring, and then Fury came into Razor. And then the tide turned when Aussie slipped under Fury, gave her Voodoo Doll came, and then Voodoo Doll came in, leading to the high display action of Aussie taking everybody down, which led out to the corridor and then to the street. Fans, this was chaos. Let's hear what Razor's got to say.
By the end of tonight, you will all want to be a Psycho Sister!
It sure got psycho in here. Fans, for our executive producer, Jeannie Buss, we'll see all of you on our next episode of
What we
Wow.
call Kitty